He said, over the course of a decade, we came to trust each other, Mayer said. Also, though, is really kind of where we're kind of backing into now because just last week we were really shocked the show was all put together, and then all of a sudden we had the sad little passing of Bob Weir. So tonight we're going to go into a little bit more of Bob Weir. John Mayer performed Ripple in honor of the passing of the great Bob Weir, which if you can get an opportunity to go into there and check out that performance, you'll kind of just see a little bit more of just how important somebody like Bob Weir was to even someone like John Mayer. You know, when I first listened to John Mayer's albums, and their second album and the third album, before he was even a speck on the Dead and Company line, I just could never imagine that John would be sitting in with the band, but he has. What did John say about his late friend Bob Weir? He said, over the course of a decade, we came to trust each other, Mayer said. He taught me, among other things, to trust in the moment, and I'd like to think I taught him a little bit to rely on a plan, not as a substitute for the divine moments, but as a way to lure them in a little bit closer. Very, very interesting to hear that. So, like, there was this juxtaposition between the both of them to see kind of what they were going to do to turn the music into the special things in which they did turn that music into, which I just find to be very incredible and amazing that John and Bob were able to even get together and put this Dead and Company thing together. Because, going back to, around 09, 08, 09, so when they switched to John, nobody really knew what to expect or what really to look into. And I got to say, I've spent a lot of time within the last couple of weeks listening into the Dead and Company catalog and some of those live shows. And boy, do they really hit. I mean, Dead and Company formed back in 2015. There was a lot of skepticism of, like I said. Mayer stated that maybe I was showing him he could rely on me. But Bob took a chance on me. He staked the entire reputation on my joining a band with him. He gave me musical community. He gave me this community. So that's pretty cool to hear.